want to know the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me? Never. Do you have a boyfriend? How much I make on YouTube is a lot. No.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
So I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, and I'm just going to be answering those questions. I hope I answered them well. The first question that I have is, what do you do in your free time besides making YouTube videos? I got this question in different forms, but it was basically asking me about my hobbies. So besides making YouTube videos, I like to dance a lot. I really like to dance. I like to interact with people. Like, that's actually a hobby of mine. So whenever I'm at school and I'm bored and I have free time, I just go sit in the dining hall and say hi to random people, and then we spark a conversation. If I like the conversation, then great, we keep talking. If I don't like the conversation, then I'm like, anyway, it was nice meeting you, bye. Besides that, I like to crochet, I like to knit, I like to sew. Oh, and I like playing with my dogs. Are you dating anyone? Do you have a boyfriend? What's your relationship state? You guys, a lot of you guys were asking me this question. Like, over 30 people were just asking me, are you in a relationship? What's your relationship status? Are you dating anyone? Who's your boyfriend? Who's the lucky guy? Hey, relax. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not dating anybody. Yeah, but even if I did start like seeing people, I wouldn't tell you people. Unfortunately, you'd have to meet me with my person. Mainly because I just don't want the relationship part of my life to be on the internet. When I do start dating and you happen to bump into me with Mr. Right, then like, yeah, then you know. But coming onto my YouTube channel and saying, oh, this is the person I'm with, no. We're not doing that. And future person, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, we'll only make a video together, you and me. When? We're married too. Because fill up. Do you drink or vape? I don't do any of those. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't inject myself with things. No, and I don't do piercings as well. And I don't do tattoos, and I don't have a tattoo. I don't know, a lot of people think I drink. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi, any day. My favorite color is pink, but I do not own any pink clothes. But I like pink stuff. I think they're cute, but I don't like pink clothes at all. Where do you get your fashion inspo? I would say my fashion sense is inspired by old white ladies. I like how those tumankotes for in America dress. They look so cute. Even when they wear a long black corduroy skirt with tuma socks and loafers. Eish, guys. Oh, okay, maybe let me say I like the old money aesthetic. If we bring it into today's aesthetic language, yeah, I like the old money aesthetic, and I also like the Y2K outfits. I love the Y2K outfits, the hipsters, the cowboy bootleg trousers, the My second choice was computer science. For those of you who may not know, I'm currently doing mathematics and statistics at Mulungushi University, and I'm in my 4th year. I'm in my 4th year. Are you still friends with John? I'm assuming this is John from Thoughts 101, because that's the only John I know. I haven't talked to him in a really long time, but I think we're cool. Are you an introvert or extrovert? And are you jovial and funny in real life like you are on camera? No. I'm not. And let me tell you. On camera, I am jovial because I film on good days. I film on days when I feel, that's when I film. And it's not every day that I feel. So on days that I do feel, I'm going to film. But on days I don't feel, then I'm not going to film. Yeah, and just means I'm excited. You know. Okay, like right now I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. But yesterday I had a melancholy or a melancholy. I don't know how to pronounce that word, you guys. You guys just see the happy days, the good days. But in real life, there are good days and bad days. So if you catch me on a bad day, then I'm probably low. But if you catch me on a good day, then yay! I'm happy to see you as well. Who is your role model? My elder sister and my mom. Those two women. Yo. Love you. Why did you choose MU over University of Zambia? I had a cousin who was at the University of Zambia, and he was there at the time there were a lot of riots going on. And seeing that, I was just like, I do not want to go to the University of Zambia because I don't want to be affected by the riots, you know. But fast forward, obviously they haven't had a riot in a really long time, and which, like, that's really good. I hope they don't. Yeah, I hope the students don't riot for whatever reason. So Mulungushi didn't have a major case of a riot, and so I was like, you know what, for that reason I'm going to go to Mulungushi University. What's your favorite food and dessert? Yo, let me tell you, my favorite meal to make me happy, just cook for me shima with T-bone and visashi. Eish, guys, T-bone, right, like straight from the breast stand or the brazier, and then now with visashi, with that even has a lot of groundnuts and soup, with a shima. Oh, mouth watering, is tantalizing. My favorite dessert is cheesecake. I love cheesecake. No, I just like ice cream. I've just remembered I had a very bad cheesecake at, should I mention the restaurant? Wait, no, let me not mention the restaurant. But it's a restaurant in Rhodes Park. It was a bad cheesecake. I'm sorry. I think that's like the worst cheesecake I've ever had. But anyway, so because of that, I'm just like basic ice cream. Just give me ice cream. We're good. What makes you still consistent with your great content? Thank you. You say my content is great. Thank you. So what makes me consistent? I plan. I think the hardest part for me is actually coming up with the ideas, coming up with what I want to say in the video, coming up with how I want to say it, coming up with what I want to wear in the video, the angles I want to take, you know. That's like the tough part. Once I have that figured out, I just plan the videos weeks before I film them, so that when it's time for filming, I don't have to struggle on what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to film it from, because I already planned all that in the planning stage. That's what makes me consistent. How do you overcome your insecurities? I just don't talk about my insecurities. And I've watched a lot of podcasts where people say, no, talk about it. Oh my. How much do you make on YouTube? Yo! So the minimum amount you can make on YouTube is 70 euros, and I've made that before. But then there are certain months that are really good and I make about 20,000 kwacha. I've made 10,000 kwacha. I've made 7,000 kwacha on YouTube. So if you're interested in making that amount of money, my team and I are going to be hosting YouTube classes from the 18th of August 2023 till the 31st of August 2023. Each class is 200 kwacha only and lasts an hour and 30 minutes. So if you want to know how you can also make 10,000 kwacha, 20,000 kwacha, 33,000 kwacha on YouTube in Zambia, please DM me on Instagram, and I'm going to send you the number to which you can send the 200 kwacha, and then you can just send me a proof of payment and we can have the class. My team and I are going to share with you our numbers on how we've been making this amount of money. If that interests you, DM me and we can have a chat. Next question says, hair growth tips. I actually have a video on how to grow your hair, but for the sake of answering this question, I use fenugreek seeds, rosemary oil, cloves, olive oil, and black Jamaican castor oil. You can also incorporate black seeds if you want. So yeah, just put all these in a blender and then pour the olive oil over your blended powder mixture, and then put that in a water bath and you're good. Have you ever gotten creator's block, and how do you get out of it? Yes, I have gotten creator's block a couple of times, especially this year. I've had a creator's block a lot this year. How do I get over it? Well, I watch a lot of YouTubers. Yeah, I watch other content creators, and then I don't know, I just get interested and I'm like, wow, how did she do that? Or wow, how did he do that? Let me try. And in trying, I end up making a video and I'm like, you know what? While I still have the motivation, let me make some more. And then I make some more. So the first step for me to getting out of a creator's block is by watching other content creators and trying to imitate what they do. Yeah, but obviously adding my own amazingness. What's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? What's the most embarrassing? I can't even say on the internet. Yeah. You want to know the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me? Never. The day I will get the courage, I will just do a story time. But I know I still don't have the courage. What is your guilty pleasure, or what weird habits do you have? So, you know how there are some people who can't open a bag of chips or a bag of crisps from the other way? Let me show you. Okay, let's say this is a bag of crisps, right? They like to open it like this, with the top being like that, and you know. Now, what I do in front of those people is I turn the bag of chips the other way round, and then I open it, and then they'll be like, oh no, why did you open the bag of chips like that? And I'm like, oh, yes. My other guilty pleasure is when you're with kids, right? And then the kid farts and doesn't say anything, bruh. I enjoy those moments. Okay, maybe even when I do it, but and not say anything. Yeah, and then I just watch everybody go like yo. I'm sorry. It's a guilty pleasure. Hello. Yeah, definition of a guilty pleasure is like, you know, you're not even supposed to tell people that that's your gift. So yeah, the reactions, they bring joy to me. I'm dead. That's a lot of embarrassment, and that's a lot of get to know me at the moment. Anyway, if you asked me a question and I haven't responded, I'm going to respond to your question in part 2, because this video is going to be very, very long if I keep talking and answering. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, share to somebody, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.